the Lord said to me that the KANU will be released, but not on the day of court sitting, not on the day that they will sit on court. Any man of God or reverend father or bishop or pastor or prophet that is telling you to pray for Nigeria, that person is a disaster. That person is a failure. That person is a wicked human being. I told you, there is nothing in life that will make God to show mercy to Nigeria. There is no people on this planet that is good more than Igbo people. In the whole world, Igbos are number one.
I have good news for you. This revival you see will not be aborted.
The Lord said to me, the ego prophet, I answered. He said I should tell all the Nigerians that Nigeria should be divided into 4. Now hear me and hear me clear. Wherever you are under the sound of my voice, click the share button to share this prophecy. Remember, whatever that will happen, I always give it on prophecy. Now hear me and hear what God showed to me and what is about to happen to Nigeria. Remember, I am the ego prophet of the nations. Whatever that will happen, I always give it on prophecy. It is a gift that God gives to me from my mother's womb. You know, power no be powder. Organic. Now the Lord began to speak to me. The Lord called me the ego prophet of the nations. I answer. And the Lord said I should give this prophecy to the Republic of Nigeria. Number 1 prophecy. I am seeing very big attack coming to Nigeria, especially a city like Abuja. This problem that will come to Nigeria is going to happen before December 13th. Nigeria will be in a very big disaster. I'm seeing very big killing and attack. It is going to be terrible. Listen, Christians all over the world, hear this my prophecy. Because when it happened, when I give a prophecy about what is going to happen to Russia, a lot of people were like, what are you saying? What is happening today in Russia? That is the reason why you need a prophet in life. The Bible said in the book of Genesis chapter 6. The Bible said in the book of Genesis chapter 6, verse 5 to 6. God saw the wickedness of man on earth. It was great. Now hear me. Verse 6 said, the heart of man is thinking evil continuously. And also in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 9. Listen and hear me clear. The heart of man is desperately wicked. God has seen that the wickedness in Nigeria is evil continuously. And that is why the mercy of God is no more in Nigeria. I told you 2 years ago, any man of God or reverend father or bishop or pastor or prophet that is telling you to pray for Nigeria, that person is a disaster. That person is a failure. That person is a wicked human being. I told you, there is nothing in life that will make God to show mercy to Nigeria. God said he regret creating man. The man that God means is he regret creating Nigeria. You are running head and scattered, looking for how you can run your politics, and you claim you are too smart, that you can convince people and everybody will vote for you. That is not true. Now hear me clear. If you want the election to be in Nigeria, this is what the Lord said I should tell you. Number 1, I'm not seeing election in Nigeria. They will postpone the election. That is number 2. They will postpone the election. Hear me and hear me clear. The Lord said to me, the ego prophet, I answered. He said I should tell all the Nigerians that Nigeria should be divided into 4. Into 4. And you are there, your bishop, your reverend father, your prophet, your apostle, you are whatever you may call yourself, is now telling you, let us pray for Nigeria, that Nigeria will be restored. How will Nigeria will be restored? Tell me. If your governor is sick, your governor will go to London or America and treat himself. But you, if you're sick, you will be here in Nigeria and you will die. The governor, the senators, the president, his children or her children is in abroad, in London, America, Germany, different part of the world. But you that is watching me right now, your children is in Nigeria, your family is in Nigeria. The governors that are laughing at you, they have no mercy for the Thomases. All they know is how to give you 3,000 or 4,000, and they will rule you for 4 years. That is 1 year 1,000, 1 year 1,000. So that by the time you vote for them, you will begin to cry in hunger. But to hear this message and hear me well, I am not suing Nigeria. The ego has spoken. I am the ego. I carry power more than the way America carried dollars. You may be like, what is this man saying? You may be like, go and sit down. But remember, whatever that will happen, I am the man that always give it on prophecy. You know that the grace of God is upon my life. Now hear me. Number 5 prophecy. The Lord began to speak to me. The Lord said to me, the ego prophet of the nations. I answer. He said, I should tell Biafrans to pray. Biafrans to pray all over the world. Especially to pray for their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Obadike. Now hear me. God began to speak to me because of one thing. Remember, Nnamdi Kanu, the Lord said to me that Nnamdi Kanu will be released, but not on the day of court sitting, not on the day that they will sit on court. He will be released in ordinary day. But to hear this, pray that the plan that they went to do to him, and seeing him being in another situation, that it is only mercy of God will speak, so that they will not release another person. Ego has spoken. Number 7 prophecy. The Lord began to speak to me. The Lord said to me, the ego prophet of the nations, answer. He said to me, why am I keeping quiet in because of the governor of Anambra State is doing? Soludo, you are too small. Soludo, you are too small. You are too small. Soludo, you are too small. I pity you because you don't know what you are doing, Soludo. The Lord said I should tell you, you are too small. Soludo, you are going around breaking church, doing other things, claiming that you can put this in order. Soludo, your government will be disaster. Hear me, Soludo. Can you hear me clear? The Lord said I should be careful. Otherwise, Soludo, kidney failure will come upon you if you are not careful. Now hear me and hear me clear. Look at the man who called Ike Kuremadu, that now is in a country called London. Ike Kuremadu come out for governor state in Enugu state. What's happened today to Ike Kuremadu? His wife, they are now doing kidney. Look at a little young girl. She's now suffering for kidney problem. What is she eating that caused her kidney problem? It is as the result of the sin of her father. Ike Kuremadu have been tying Enugu state down, deceiving people up and down. I want to ask you a question. Ike Kuremadu, is that a name? That is a name of a dog. Enough is enough. You cannot be killing our people and you will tell us not to cry. That is why when shameless pastor, shameless one apostle, I'm not calling anybody name, but a shameless apostle or shameless pastor, whatever, prophet, that said that Igbo people are shameless, that Igbos are selling their brother. There is no people on this planet that is good more than Igbo people. In the whole world, Igbos are number 1. Number 2, we love ourselves. You cannot deny Igbo man not to rule and you tell us not to cry. They are beating Igbos, they are killing Igbos, they are doing a lot of evil to Igbos, and they are saying that Igbos are selling themselves. Who says so? Who love themselves more than Igbo? We care for our brothers, we care for our sisters, we unite, we love God. The things of God give every Igbo man and woman joy. Number 9 prophecy. God began to speak to me. The Lord said to me, I should tell the young man, Peter Obi is a good man. I love him so much. Peter Obi is a good man. But I hear when Peter Obi said that this one is not issue of prayer. If you did not pray, what are you going to use, Peter Obi? Who will answer you without prayer? When you pray, the Bible says pray without ceasing. That is the meaning of PUSH. Push. That is pray until something happens. If something did not happen, don't stop praying. But now people be saying that this one is issue of practical, is not issue of prayer. Listen, without prayer, do you think that you will wake up? It is prayer is keeping you. It is God is with you. You are practical, you are action, what you're saying have nothing to do. By the way, by the time you were governor, what did you do? What did you do? You said you keep money to number. Why not use the money and do something that people will see, or create companies and you keep it to rat and rat come and carry it? Now, everybody should pay attention to this message. Number 10 prophecy, the Lord said to me, the ego prophet I answer. He said, if there will be election to Nigeria, Nigeria should do 2 things. And what is those 2 things? You should get rat and get cat. Imudo okay, imudo busu. You put them together. If the cat did not eat rat, and that means Nigeria will be good. And if you get rat, that is okay with crayfish, and you put them together, and the cat and the rat did not eat crayfish, that means Nigeria will be good. And if that eat it, Nigeria can never be good. It's a proverb and it's a word of knowledge I give to you. What did that word I speak mean? It means that Nigeria can never work. What does that mean? If anybody is telling you to work, but your pastor is a scammer. I told you in 1855 to 1857, a woman in Rome disguised herself to be a pope. Go and Google it. You will see it. 1855 to 1857. A woman in a country called Italy, Rome. She was a pregnant. She disguised herself to become pope, and she became pregnant, and they killed her with a stone. A lot of things have been happening, not from today. The world is spoiled, not only today. What am I trying to say? Is that in Nigeria, now they have covered the Igbo people's eyes with Christianity, and they so called other tribe that have their own ministry. Igbo people are the one carrying the ministry up. And after everything they can do, what you can see is to do what? Is to spoil the mind of Igbos in the name of God. God did not hate Igbo man. God loved Igbos because we are God's children. Now pay attention and hear me clear. Number 11 prophecy. If a priest, a reverend father, a pastor, a prophet is giving you prophecy that is see Nigeria uniting together, that person is a scammer. The person is a liar. Nigeria can never unite together again. Listen, Hausa is not a bad people. Igbo is not bad people. Yorubas are not bad people. Fulani is not bad. What we want is to divide the country into 4. Let everybody go and rule themselves. If P2B is a good man, let P2B go to America and talk to them so that they can allow Igbos to go, not to come to tell us that you're going to rule. We don't need anything called election now in Nigeria. Listen, if they want election, let their children come home. Let everybody do PVC and let us vote. Yes. The person that is telling you that you should not worry, everything will work out for good. Who is that person that is deceiving you? Why can't you be wise ones who do this to Igbos? Okay, let me just tell you this. If you check what is happening now in Nigeria, you will understand that as Nigeria is right now, presently now, the governors, senators, everybody is going with escorts. Tell me, when do you think that escort will stop in Nigeria? Do you know the meaning of that escort? Win, 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 win. That is the meaning. They will die, they will die, they will die, they will die. That is the meaning of win, win, win. That is why they go with escort. Tell you that are going to die disgracefully. The meaning of that win, follow only dead body people.
I'm sure you have heard everything the man of God has said in that video. Before I comment on that, I want to explain something very important to us. It is important for us to understand that a lot is going on in the world right now, especially in Africa. And that is why sometimes when I make a video, when I release a video, I always ask us to pray for our country Nigeria and for our continent Africa, because it is very important. I've always said this, and I've always given this analogy that a thief does not break into an empty house. It has never happened that a thief will go to a house that is empty to rob what? Nothing. If you see a thief breaking into a house, it's either they have an information or an intel that there is something valuable inside that house. So when I talk about Africa, I need us to understand that Africa is a blessed continent. Africa is a blessed continent, and that is why the devil is doing everything possible, especially my country, Nigeria. Nigeria is blessed with everything you can think of, natural resources, human resources. We have everything it takes to become one of the best, one of the greatest countries in the world. But Nigeria is moving backward every day because of what? Poor leadership. And I'm going to be explaining some of those things to us in this video, because sometimes it's like when we come out to talk, some of you think that, oh, we are just blabbing, we are just saying anything. I need you to understand that Nigeria is a blessed nation and Africa is a blessed continent, and that is why the devil is fighting so hard to make sure that we don't rise to become that continent and that country that God has destined us to be. Let me just explain a few things to us. I need you to look at what is on this board. This is Nigeria. This is Nigeria. This is Nigeria, my country. When you come to Nigeria, you are coming into a land of milk and honey. A land that have, a country that have everything needed to become the greatest country in the world, but the country is not thriving. Talking about what the man of God has said, I know you're expecting me to talk too much about that. I will not say anything. I will say what most of you don't like me to say. Pray for our country, Nigeria. Let us do well to pray for Nigeria. Nigeria is the only country we have. Some of you will say, oh, I'm not a Nigerian, I'm not this, but I will ask you, if you are traveling now, which passport do you travel with? Nigeria passport. Which currency do you use? Nigeria currency. So all these things are the things that you need to think about and start praying for our country, Nigeria. You have heard everything the man of God has said. Whether good or bad, we need to pray for our country, Nigeria. Pray for Nigeria. Pray for our men of God. Pray for our imam. Pray for everybody, and do well to love people. Love God. Anytime I say pray for Nigeria, I've been seeing all the, just I've grown beyond all the insults that some of you threw at me, and that is why I don't respond. I see a lot of hate comments and all the rest abusing me because I said pray for Nigeria. I'm saying it again. We need to pray for our country, Nigeria. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please do it to subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bell so whenever I post another video, you'll be notified. Turn on subscribe button to say thank you to you. Thank you for stopping by to watch our video. We love and appreciate the support you give us on this channel. May God bless you. May God reward you in the name of Jesus. When you call for one, may millions answer you in the name of Jesus. I will see you in the next one. You are blessed.
I have good news for you. You will win. It's been written.
I am what I am by the grace of God. As long as that grace does not fail, Satan will never win.
This revival you see will not be aborted.